Hey y'all, happy Friday, TGIF. I am fighting a terrible headache. So if this is a little spacey, I apologize ahead of time. It might be. I've been teaching since 9 and my brain is just turning off and my head is pounding. So we're just quickly going to talk about some common mistakes or issues that happen with the underarm turn for the ladies, for our follows when they're turning right. Let's talk about just that, not about the leads turning. But when the follows are turning, some of the common mistakes that happen is we get um, hung up in our hands and our connection, that one that's turning them. So we want to start practicing flat hands. That will really help. Okay. So if the gentleman is down this way and the lady is up this way, that allows all this swiveling to happen without fingers getting caught, jammed, twisted, broken. Okay. So flat hands will really help. Of course, really small steps is going to help, especially when you go to turn the lady, because you don't want to take such a big step that your turning arm goes back with you and now you're pulling on the lady. So keep the hand right in the middle of your spaces and keep your steps nice and small. The other thing I think is it's just a timing issue. And the more you work it out with your partners or your imaginary partners, the better it's going to start feeling. But there's a sweet spot to lift that arm. Okay. You could do it as you're closing your feet coming from your forward rock. Okay. But that is a little early. So she may turn a little early, not a big deal socially. But if you want to really feel that music, there's a sweet spot. You want to lift that arm right as she's stepping forward in her basic, which is when you're stepping back. But if you wait too long, she's not going to be able to get the turn done. So it can't be after you've taken the step, but it has to be right as you begin that step. Okay, so that's the sweet spot. And then, ladies, when you are turning, trying to keep your elbow perpendicular to the floor. Um, yeah, like this, not up like this, not parallel to the floor, but perpendicular, pointing down to the floor is going to help your stability. Okay, and knowing where to come back to. Again, small steps, small steps. Okay, and pretty much the same thing goes when the leads decide to do their turn. You don't have to necessarily use the flat hands because you're leading, but if you hold a nice light hold, small steps, keep the hand in the middle, don't be pulling on each other. That will all be good. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week.